Coming up in this special edition Brightline construction update. This special Brightline construction update looks at days 16 through 18 and day 24 of the installation of the Cocoa Tunnel. The Cocoa Tunnel is located at the interchange between State Road 528 and US 1 in Cocoa, Florida, and is where Brightline's new line to Orlando will diverge from the existing Florida East Coast Railway main line to head west. We'll start on day 16, March 30th. My last video, which you can view the link above, ended with the third tunnel segment being pushed horizontally to be in line with the other two. In the past day, that push was finished and it was combined with the other segments. The fully assembled tunnel is now moving forward to its final position. You can see the jacks in action here. At the fastest they can go, they are only pushing half an inch a minute, so it may not look like the tunnel is moving, but it is. This tunnel is being installed using box jacking, which is a method that uses hydraulic jacks to push prefabricated tunnel segments into place. This installation is special as it is the first time in North America that segments have been pushed into place while there is an active highway passing over it. This is possible due to an anti-drag system, which is a series of metal plates laid on the roof of the tunnel segments with a lubricant underneath and held in place by the dark blue frame straddling the tunnel. The dark blue frame is held into place by large concrete anchors on either side of the tunnel. This tunnel is made up of 3 segments that were built on site before installation. Here on the north side of State Road 528, you can see the edge of the first segment as it moves forward. Here's a quick look at part of Florida East Coast Railway Train 202 passing the site. Next up is day 17, March 31st, and there had been significant movement forward. There had been some rain during the day, which is the first adverse weather crews really had to deal with during the installation, so that may have kept them from pushing even farther. The excavation is continuing on the north side. As I mentioned in my last update, the excavation there is slow as the amount of dirt that is left in place or removed helps guide the segment forward and keeps the floor level by bringing the leading edge up or down. Water had puddled up on the concrete foundation the segments were built on. Here's a look in at the jacks as crews continue to push forward. This crew looks to be working on one of the bars that go over the light blue rods that helps keep them from buckling while under pressure. Here the crane is picking up beams that will eventually be placed next to the jacks. These beams go in the gap left by the jacks when the pistons retract in preparation for the next push. They are either positioned on top of another beam already in place or on the tunnel floor so that they are readily accessible when needed. Day 18 was filmed about 13 hours later the next morning. The tunnel had probably moved forward 20 or 30 feet in that time. The first segment had basically cleared where the westbound lanes of traffic would normally be by this point. This row of rods is essentially how far forward it had moved since last night. I had to be out of town for a week, so by the time I got back, on what would be day 24, April 7th, the tunnel was in place with 4 lanes of traffic passing above. Crews are now in the process of tearing down the equipment and cleaning up. The jacking equipment and the anti-drag system had been removed and stacked out of the way. The FBC's unit train was backing into the CEMEX plant after being unloaded. The tunnel had been built with enough extra sticking out on either side of the road so that when State Road 528 is eventually widened to 3 lanes in each direction, it will still fit on top of the tunnel. The amount of equipment and materials on site are starting to decrease as they are taken to other parts of the project. State Road 528 had been shut down for part of the last weekend, so all 4 lanes of traffic could be repaved and all the entrance and exit ramps reopened, ending any disruption to drivers. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.